make it a brighter place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line.
Hi everybody, this is Tina with Loving Life's Little Blessings, and I have a Project Life core kit here that I'm going to share with you guys, and then we're going to take a look at how I used this Project Life kit in Kayla's album. This is a kit that I got during Black Friday. My plan was to get a big box of Design A page protectors, and on Becky Higgins' site, if you spend $35, you get free shipping. So I always spend $35, and I usually, what I mainly get from her site are just the page protectors, and every now and again I get a core kit. I have quite a few core kits now. I have, I don't know, close to 20 of them, and then I have all the Stampin' Up kits. So I have Project Life product. Like, I mean, I don't need any more Project Life stuff probably for the rest of my life. But you guys know when you see a cute core kit, you have to have it. So my plan was just to get the Design A page protectors, and by the time I went to do my purchase, they were sold out. And I just needed a few other variety packs, and so they were like 30% off or 40% off. So they were only a few dollars. So the core kits were also on sale, and I thought, well, I need to make this order $35. So let's get a core kit. So this is the Doodle edition, and I have to tell you, it's one of my favorite kits I've gotten in a really long time. I was choosing between three core kits altogether, and this one is beautiful. I mean, I just think that it is perfect for the kids and for springtime and summertime. It has a lot of really great sayings, love this moment, happy memories, this is what fun looks like. I really think this is a great one for the girls and their album. I do one spread a month for each of my kids, and so I like to have something that kind of it matches seasonally, you know, if it's January or if it's June. And this, I think, is a great kit for those spring and summer months, and I just love it. I just think it's really great. I was really happy with this choice. Let me zoom in a little bit, and I'll show you guys a few other things before we look at the album. I was really happy when I got this and I looked through everything. I really felt like this was a good choice, and sometimes I get the core kits. The last core kit I got that I wasn't all that happy with was the Adventure Awaits. I just, when I got it, I wasn't as happy with it as I was when I looked at it on the screen. So as always, I just sort my cards into filler cards and journaling cards. As always, the kits have a lot of these different orientation card. You guys know I don't really love that, but I'm going to try to make some of them work in my albums coming up, because I feel like maybe creatively I could do something where some of these could work, because like I said, this kit, I mean, real life, that's so cute. Simply amazing. It has a good mix of like cream color cards and white cards. So this is the Doodle kit, and I really love it. I was really glad that I ended up getting it. So let's take a look at Kayla's album. Kayla's album is all caught up. It is all current. All of her journaling is done, which is fantastic. I'm really thrilled that all the journaling is done. And then all of her items are slipped in. And it's all, I have, I believe just November. Yeah, see, I just have November photos to get, and I even have a couple November photos already in there. So her report card is in there. Back here is her class picture that we got about a month and a half ago or so. And her album, this September is Fine and Dandy. That's the core kit I used. I did a Project Life insert where I did it in the app, and then I just inserted it. October is kind of hodgepodge. It's some that I got printed through Snapfish where I just used the app. and printed some of the cards, and I've just kind of put them together. She had a lot of photos in October. And then November, I used this Doodle kit, and I really like it. I think it came out really nice. I'm going to zoom in and then just try to move the album around for you guys to see. There'll be photos on my website where you can see these pages a little bit better, and you can pin them to Pinterest. But you can see I just picked this yellow and blue kind of card. She actually helped to do this layout right here. And it's really, really nice for fall. Like November, I felt like that was good, like the blue and the yellow, right? So then here's this side. And like I said, I have a few photos from November, but then I don't have, you know, very many I have to get printed. So for December, I just used the Hello December kit. And you can see there's just a few cards there. And then for January, I used some designer paper that's coming up in our Occasions catalog. January is her birthday month, so I used this really great birthday paper. I left February blank because I felt like I might want to do it like in a Valentine's Day kind of theme. But here is March. So I have all the way through April set up on her album with the exception of February, but here's March, and there's the little sunshine and the flowers. This says write it down. The next side is pretty much the same, the standard. I pretty much do the same thing. And then here is April. So April, I did more of a yellow and blue theme. So I did this, okay. So I did this card right here, and then I did the blue and the yellow. In the middle here, this says The Good Life, hello. Same thing over here. So I really love this Doodle kit. I think it's really great, and I'm really happy with the way, especially like with the kids' album, I just got them caught up to current. They just need photos for this month, for November, and then for Christmas, obviously. And so I'm really enjoying the way they're coming out. They're class photos. I took one of Becky Higgins' design, 8.5 by 11, and I just cut it down. I trimmed it, and I put some tape on there so that her class photo would fit in here like this. I really loved doing this insert. I think that that is going to be the key for special events. This was a little play she was in at church. And then these were some random school photos that I had, and I really wanted to include them. There were 2 photos I got when I was picking up Violet. I just happened to see her on the playground, and then they were a couple of her classroom. And you can see that I just didn't have a lot of room in October here, and so it was perfect to just do an insert, and I enjoyed doing that. And then October, again, she had a lot of photos, not a lot of inserts, but then we come into November. So I just really want to dive in to Project Life this next year. So thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I will talk to you later. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me to the very end of my video here. I have 2 other videos to share with you guys. I have my Occasions catalog paper share. I am working on filling the very last group for that paper share. So if you're at all interested in a paper share from the upcoming catalog, you'll need to watch that video and get a hold of me right away. Send me an email. By the end of the week, the group will be filled, and I will not be offering any more spots for that share. The second video I have for you guys is the Project Life by Stampin' Up! Happy Times kit. That is a layout that I did with that kit, and I just kind of go over what's in that kit and the colors of it, and I do a layout for our family album. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you're having a wonderful time, and I will be back later this week. I'm not sure what day this video is going up, so I'll be back later this week with other projects for you guys. Have a wonderful day.